On this week's episode, we talk about Knives Out.
We also talk about the brand new trailers for Wonder Woman and Ghostbusters.
We'll also review the Golden Globe nominations.
And talk about the DCCW Crisis event.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Knives Out.
Knives Out. Knives or props? Yeah, if you see the movie, you'll know.
First of all, spoiler alert. You should know by now.
Yes, spoiler alert.
So, love of my life, what did you think of Knives Out?
I thought it was good. It was a decent effort from Mr. Rian Jonhson. It was fun, entertaining. It's a great cast.
Amazing cast.
Yeah, interesting whodunit.
Mm-hmm.
The first half for me was really good. The second half I kind of dragged because he tries to surprise the audience. And, when you're going to that type of movie, you're overthinking everything. So
I definitely overthought a lot of things.
You're gonna notice all the obvieties. Yeah.
That was one thing I liked about it, though. Like, I like a mystery movie that gives you all the clues and the evidence. And in this case, they did. There was. I don't think he held that anything back.
Yeah.
Really, nothing really came together until the end, unless you're him and you knew it from the beginning. He's really good at that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that second half, he could have surprised us just as much, just faster.
Yeah.
There are some drawn out scenes, but that said, I really enjoyed it, and I thought it was a nice, a good twist, a good update on the format of like the house party ending in murder.
Mm-hmm. Well, the mystery.
Fun. Yeah.
Who done it?
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. It's like a huge cast. There's a lot of star power stuff to balance all that people on the screen. Daniel Craig is really good as this southern detective.
And I have to say, his southern accent was not terrible. As someone from the South, I am constantly being either annoyed or offended by fake southern accents. His was pretty good.
Yeah, it was good. It was decent. Even though it was kind of like he was the only one that had an accent, right?
Yeah.
So I guess he was the legendary. What was his name?
Benoit Blanc.
Benoit Blanc.
The last of the Gentleman Sleuths.
Yeah.
He was a great character. He's kind of a caricature, right, of this, again, like another murder mystery trope, I guess. The Gentleman Sleuth, the Hercule Poirot type, who in a modern setting doesn't make any sense and is kind of a joke, but he made it work here, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So points to Rian Jonhson and Daniel Craig for that.
No, it was fun. One more proof to the theory that Rian Johnson's not a bad director, but The Last Jedi was bad because Kathleen Kennedy was the director, the producer with the whip behind his back, and made him do it what she wanted. And yeah, we heard about fights she had with directors for Rogue One, for Solo, and many others.
Yeah. So if you weren't a fan of The Last Jedi, just know it wasn't Rian Johnson's fault. He makes good movies. And I think this is one.
Oh, was it? Who knows? But this one was definitely fun and worth seeing.
Christopher Plummer. He gave a great performance.
Yes.
I thought. I mean, he always does. But really everyone.
Yeah. No, it was good. The acting and the roles were really coherent and interesting. You would expect he would be too. It's about this father that cut off his kids. He's a millionaire. He's a book author, and he decided to cut the kids from his will, from his fortune, because the kids are, well, I guess because the kids don't deserve it, because the kids will not grow up.
Mm-hmm.
If he wouldn't do that, so he does that for a really good reason. So you would expect that, oh, he's a terrible father, everybody wants to kill him, but he actually not terrible. He actually a good guy, and everybody wants to kill him because maybe the other characters are not so good.
Yes. Yeah, I agree.
And
I don't know, just go see it.
yeah, no, I thought it was, for me, it was a good surprise, because okay, so the bad guy is gonna die. It's like, it's like when he dies, you actually feel bad that he dies.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, he died, let's see who was the great guy that killed him. Anyways.
No, definitely a good movie. Definitely worth seeing, and we get a great performance from Chris Evans using a prop knife.
Sure.
I thought it was very funny. Anyways, moving on. Wonder Woman.
We had a couple good, cool new trailers coming out this week, and one was Wonder Woman WW84.
Yeah. That was released at, what do they call it, CCXP?
Yes, the Comic-Con experience down in Brazil.
Holy cow, this trailer is packed. We saw a lot in it. First of all, her new suit of armor, I'm so excited about. I haven't read enough of the comics to know if there's any backstory to that. I just think it looks really cool, and I'm excited to see what that's all about.
The trailer is full of action. You see not only Wonder Woman, but the villains. Pedro Pascal, there will be Maxwell Lord and Kristen Dunst.
Kristen Wiig.
Yeah, not Kristen Dunst wearing a wig.
Very different people.
As Cheetah. And also Chris Pine is back.
Yeah. How? Why? We don't know.
It's a mystery. Pat, what's the name, the director?
Patty Jenkins?
Yes, Patty Jenkins said months ago that this movie, it's not a sequel. And who knows? We'll see. It couldn't be a sequel since he died, but again, in the comic books, who lives dies, and who dies are always coming back. So
yeah, people don't stay dead.
Yeah,
which is kind of fun.
No, really exciting, really cool trailer, full of action and full of everything that makes Wonder Woman awesome. And we are all excited.
There's a cool blink and you miss it, but there's a cool scene where she's got her lasso and it looks like she's like flying through a thunderstorm, but like maybe she's lassoing lightning or something. I think we're gonna get a little bit more of her relationship with the gods, maybe, her dad being Zeus, the god of lightning, or maybe it was just a cool visual, or I don't know, but
about her relationship with the lasso,
or her relationship with the lasso. Either way, that was the other thing that I really noticed in this trailer. Like, not only is the armor really cool, but we see her doing a lot more with the lasso, and it's just there's a lot to be excited about.
The lasso of Hestia. The lasso of Hestia compels you.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, it's true. It's good. Anyways,
I think the lasso compels you to tell us about Ghostbusters.
Afterlife looks fun. Looks very good. It really resounds. It really echoes the original.
Does it echo or does it ecto? Okay.
It does really connects the fans to the original, even though there's nothing from there's the car, there's the ghost trap and some uniforms, but we don't see the characters from the original.
No.
But even if in their absence, it connects. I want to say it connects more than the most recent movie, and excites more. And it's about some kids somewhere mid of nowhere in America that find, first the city is suffering from earthquakes for no reason.
Yeah.
And
but don't worry, Paul Rudd is on the case.
And Paul Rudd says that it has been 30 years since we last seen a ghost, which he raises the last movie.
Yeah, they make it pretty clear that we're just pretending that didn't happen.
And either way, the city has suffered this supernatural phenomenon, and he talking to one of the kids found a ghost trap, and
one of the kids is Finn Wolfhard from Stranger Things. So just FYI.
And then they start finding stuff from the original Ghostbusters. Apparently, one of the kids is a granddaughter. It's granddaughter,
yeah,
not daughter.
grandchild.
Yeah, it's a grandchild of Egon Spengler, the one of the founding. Basically
one of the
all
OG
founding.
Ghostbusters.
First there were 3. Then there was a 4th one, but he was there since the beginning. So very cool, very exciting, and fun. Ghostbusters coming out next year, and yeah.
Paul Rudd, do you think he's afraid of no ghosts?
I don't know. He was nominated for the Golden Globes for his Netflix show, where he portrays many characters, and he was unsure for what character he was nominated, which was hilarious.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Huh.
He said he definitely knew which one was funnier. But yeah, on that note, moving on to Golden Globes.
Yeah, Daniel Craig was actually nominated for his role in Knives Out.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
I don't think who is he going against?
Well, he's up against Roman. Oh no, what's his name? Roman Patrick Hill, the kid in Jojo Rabbit.
So it's for the comedy side.
Yeah, it's the comedy side. Let's see, Roman Griffin Davis. I was so close.
Yeah, no surprises. De Niro, Pacino, Scorsese for The Irishman. Joaquin Phoenix for The Joker. Tarantino nominated as usual. And
Tom Hanks for his role as Mr. Rogers.
Yes, all deserved. Eddie Murphy for Dolomite. And on that, Dolomite is a Netflix movie, and Netflix was hugely nominated.
Yeah, they did get a lot,
for a lot of stuff, and yeah, that's gonna be the new normal from now on, more and more.
Is the Academy gonna follow suit? Are they nominating Netflix films or?
Oh yeah, they should.
They should, but
they want to change the rules, but they will. Yeah, they can. I mean, yeah. Moving on. This week was the start and the first half of DC CW Crisis on Infinite Earths.
And they really went for it.
Yes.
It's a pretty big thing they've attempted. This is a massive DC comic event from, the 90s?
The
80s? The 80s?
I think it was 85.
Either way, it was huge. And they've spent a couple of seasons actually building up to this.
Yes. And they went big. As the book, many Earths were destroyed, and
taking a lot of time.
If you don't know that, but yeah, many Earths were destroyed. Many characters die.
Yeah,
and tons of cameos, and they do what no show has done before. They connect everything DC. From DC Universe series to the movies to old DC shows like the 1960s Batman, the Birds of Prey show. What else?
The 90s Flash.
The 90s Flash. The most recent Fox Lucifer.
Teen Titans on
Teen
DC
Titans
Universe.
Of the DC Universe I mentioned. All the CW shows.
Basically, if it was live action, they've touched on it.
Yeah, pretty much everything. Even if it doesn't show on screen, it's mentioned somehow.
Yeah.
Everything is connected.
It really is.
In this case, really.
Which is part of the fun, I guess, of the whole infinite universe thing, or the infinite Earths, that you can have all these different versions and different incarnations and iterations of stories.
Mm-hmm.
But to take it all on in one 5-episode event, they're doing a great job so far.
Yeah, no, really fun.
It's been a lot of fun. But yeah.
Really entertaining, and yeah.
They weren't kidding when they said crisis, though. It's bad. People are dying.
Yes. Let's see who remains dead.
Well, it's easier to say who remains alive, because at this point it's just the Paragons, right?
Yeah.
So we've got Supergirl, Batwoman,
White Canary, Ryan Choi, Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other half of the event comes out in January on CW, and let's see what happens to the Infinite Earth. Well, right now no Earth, because the antimatter universe monster god, the anti-monitor wants to destroy everything. That's it for this week. And yeah, next week we coming back to talk about the new Star Wars.
We will have so much to say about it.
Yeah.
Holy crimson skies of death! It's time for us to go!
Hopefully good things.
Yeah, hopefully good things.
Or who knows? Some bad things. There's already some crap on the trailers, like horses. Anyways, may the force be with you.
Live long and prosper.